day 24 of culinary school. Today again was all about pork. We talked a little bit about our carnitas that we made yesterday, and then we finished it off today for our pulled pork sandwiches. We also did roasted pork shoulder with tomatoes and a pan sauce, and then a grilled pork chop with onions and sauce. We also worked on our own barbecue sauce, our own base. So we made our base as a team, and then we sort of created our own version. We also made mayo coleslaw. So I worked on a big batch of mayo. My arm is still a little bit sore from all that whisking. And a little bit a mini lecture on lamb, braising, roasting, grilling, and sauces. So yeah, a really busy day. A lot of cooking time in the kitchen today, which was a lot of fun. And I would say one of my better days so far. I mean, of the 23 days, this is one of my better days in terms of getting my plates out at the right temperature, getting my sauces right, getting the temperature of the pork right. So just everything was clicking. And I felt like today, there's it felt really good to just get to cook. And so yeah. So this is, yes, we worked on a very low and slow caramelization of onions. So this is what a raw onion looks like and what it looks like over time as it cooks down very slowly. We add a little bit of water when it gets to maybe this point or this point so that it kind of spreads that color around. It's so delicious. I love the way this onion tastes. This took about an hour, maybe a little bit longer. So it's on low and slow, like I said. And it starts off like this and goes all the way dark. And it has that sort of sweet, jammy flavor that's really delicious. That was so much fun to make. I've always wanted to make something like this, and it would taste so good on a burger. So I'm really glad we got to make this onion jam thing today. So we dished this up with the pork, which I'll show you a little bit later. So this is how my pork shoulder came out. Presented it, natpé consistency sauce. Potatoes were cooked. Also, yeah, I think I had a picture of the doneness of the pork, maybe. Here is chef checked the doneness of the pork. He said, he complimented the doneness. The sauce was good. I think for this one, he was just like, yeah, the consistency of the sauce was good and temperature was good. So I'm really pleased with that. I knew for sure I got this one right. You can't see it here, but the bottom is a little bit more charred, but still presentable. Good browning on the pork itself. I'm really happy with how it turned out. And again, today was just all about cooking, and I didn't have I didn't really consult a recipe on how many minutes it would be in the oven. It would this was just cooking, and it was just so much fun. This was a pan reduction sauce that we also made for this. So white wine, pan reduction. It came out really good, and I'm super proud again of how it came out. We talk about this every day, right? Just taking small steps to get a little bit better and gain a little bit more confidence. And I feel like today's mise en place contributed to this. And overall, I'm really proud again of the product. Is it perfect? Could it have used a little bit more work? Of course, it always does. But I'm really happy with the quality that I put forth, and I'm super stoked. I'm on cloud 9 because you just want to put out good products. That's at the end of the day, that's what it's about. and you want to cook. And you know, I got to do that today. So really proud. This is how my grilled pork chops came out. Really nice grill marks. I finally did something right on the grill, for God's sakes. I had been struggling in this class to figure out this grill, and I finally figured out just being patient with the fire and getting the hash marks right. Yeah, I just getting that right this time around. I'm really happy that it came out the way it did. It's very, you know, restaurant quality marks. Obviously, you know, you guys have seen my past grilling, and it just hasn't turned out. So I'm really, really glad again that I just didn't fuck this one up. Also, we did like a bourbon pan reduction sauce. It had apple cider vinegar and brown sugar. It was a really delicious sauce. And this guy right here, the onions that I showed earlier, again came out. This was such a delicious dish. I took this home. Me and Yvonne had it for lunch. It was really good. Just the overall doneness of the pork chops as well was very moist, as you can see here. A medium. I asked Jeff, I was like, did I overcook this? He was like, no, you did not overcook it. Just let it sit. This picture, you know, it's still just kind of let it tense up a little bit. But yeah, nice medium. That along with the shoulder. Again, 2 mediums, and I'm super happy because like I've obviously never tried to make a pork chop at this size. It was like almost a double pork chop. It was a double pork chop. It was huge. I mean, you could see this baby. It's a huge chunk of meat. So try, you know, cooking that to a perfect medium. I'm really, really happy again with how the product came out. I'm really happy with how the onions came out. Sauce was natpé consistency once again. So really, really glad. I mean, 2 good dishes to me. Very, very just positive day. And I feel like I'm inching forward. And that's what it's all about, right? Is to inch forward. The next thing that we worked on was our pulled pork sandwiches. This is the coleslaw that we made as a team. We also made the base for the barbecue sauce as a team. But then I added, cayenne. I added smoked paprika. I added molasses. I added brown sugar. I added, I think that was it. Oh, onion powder. So I added all those things to my barbecue sauce. And chef's big feedback for me and really for our team was that it was too tomato paste. Like the tomato was too heavy and dominant, which he was right. I thought that I added enough ingredients to kind of mask that, but I would agree, right? I would agree that it was too tomatoey, so it had to be cooked down just a little bit more. You know, at the end of the day, we did that as a group, but I still I put that out, so it's my food and it's my responsibility. So I have to take ownership of that. That being said, the pulled pork sandwich was the pulled pork sandwich. Again, I showed you pictures of that yesterday where we seared it off. We made the coleslaw as a group. Again, my shoulder is still hurting from all the mayonnaise that was made. Yeah, that was pretty much our day for today. A busy day. We took forever to clean up, so we did not get to go through this study guide. We are figuring that out as a kitchen to not take as much time cleaning up. That really took us back because we didn't get to do a study guide, which, you know, is making a lot of people nervous now, especially me, because, you know, we don't have a study guide. But at the end of the day, you know, we can't take 45 minutes to an hour to clean up the lab. It's just inexcusable, and I'm part of that. I'm part of that problem. So we need to figure that out individually and as a group. And we're going to try to make adjustments on Monday. And so I wanted to finish off this update with also showing you some pictures that my classmate took. We actually got a call to go up to the higher level classes to pick up some dishes. Oftentimes they'll have a lot of dishes to present and give away. So we got to eat some of the food that they made. So I think they're in Greek International Week right now, and then they're in Greece. So they got to make some Greece cultural foods, and this salmon that's beautifully plated. You see the salmon skin that's presented nice and crispy, the pickled red onions, the cucumbers, it's the dill yogurt sauce. It's a beautiful dish. Just showing you guys this because I'm really excited to get to classes like the pork belly, sous vide pork belly. Wow. I'm floored by these dishes. I'm showing you guys this because, thinking about where I am now and where this is, like, I feel like I'm such a long way from there, but I'm really excited to get to this class and to get to work on stuff like this. It's so exciting and it's so beautiful. They also made some desserts. I think this was like a pistachio cream, like citrusy cake. I think this is like orange something. I don't know. I'm not in the dessert course yet, so I don't know the proper terms for this. But I think this was like an orange peel. There was some pistachio in there. It was really delicious, though. I absolutely loved it. I have no idea what this is, but it looks so good. I think this is a potato. And yeah, this too was kind of a citrusy like parfait drink thing. It was delicious. But yeah, no, I had the pork belly, and that was to die for. I was just like in cloud nine having this perfectly cooked, crispy sous vide pork belly. I was just super happy. So yeah, I'm really excited to get to this point in my culinary journey. But for now, we are in day 23, and we've got to cherish every single minute of it. Final examinations for this course is next week, so I'm gonna take the weekend to study and practice everything and cut as much as I can. So that is your update for day 24 of culinary school. It's flying by so fast, but I'm enjoying it. I'm exhausted. I'm trying to get as much sleep as I can. I'm trying to stay positive, and I'm trying to just grow a little bit at a time every day. So with that being said, I will talk to you guys later. Peace.